Hey guys, can you believe it's already December?
I know, time really flies, but what better way to end 2013 than with a brand new edition of Good News in Schools? By the way, I'm Vicky.
And I'm Matt. We're going to kick things off with the kind of news every district wants to hear. Take a listen.
We have reached an all-time high as a school district when it comes to graduation rate, at-risk graduation rate, and college readiness.
You heard that right. Our district has the best graduation rate in its history. It's only fitting Dr. J.E.B made this announcement surrounded by several principals who saw huge gains in their schools. Right now, the district's federal graduation rate is 72.1%. That's up 4.4 percentage points. We had the 9th highest graduation rate increase in the state of Florida, and the highest rate increase among the state's 7 largest districts. And listen to this cool fact. 18 of our 21 high schools either increased their graduation rate or maintained their rate at 98%.
There's 2 types of people in our district. There are teachers and those that support teachers. And this couldn't have happened in our classrooms without everybody working together to achieve that goal that we have set forth.
We couldn't have said it any better. And we want to thank everyone who helped our district make such big leaps.
Absolutely. Now, speaking of big, that's a really good word to describe the subject of our next story. Check it out. The Cable Satellite Public Affairs Network, or CSpan, made not 1 but 2 stops with their bus at Duval County schools. Want to see the inside? Talk about the latest high-tech gadgets and technology. The goal of the CSpan bus tour is to engage students in the importance of news, politics, and the use of technology in education. The first stop was Robert E. Lee High School, where TV production students got a feel for journalism in action. The next stop, J.E.B. Stuart Middle School. That's where the CSpan bus tour met the Discover Duval Schools student tour. 60 students from Cedar Hills Elementary came to J.E.B. Stuart to not only learn from CSpan, but also get a glimpse of the middle school experience.
It kind of gave me information about technology. My house isn't very far away from here, and I might come here next year for middle school.
That was phenomenal in there. It was fun. It's fun. I like helping people, and it's fun to introduce them to stuff and tell them about it.
Looks like this event was a big success, don't you think?
I do. I just want to know why you didn't invite me.
Well, Matt, that's because you were attending another cool event. Remember the parade?
Of course, how could I forget? I was at the Palm Avenue Exceptional Student Center's 9th Annual Holiday Magic Parade. We had great seats and got to see a little bit of everything, from sweet bikes to live musical performances. Also, the marching bands from James Weldon Johnson and Andrew Jackson High School. And who can forget a visit from the most popular guy this time of year, jolly old St. Nick. Students from Biltmore Elementary and other area schools were invited to enjoy the sights and sounds of all the great performers. But at the end of the day, the students were the real stars. We saw them dressed to the nines, strutting their stuff, and bringing lots of holiday cheer to the entire community. Don't they look great?
They really do. Great job. Now let's switch gears and head to Sandalwood High School for a life-changing and life-saving lesson. That's where 700 students were trained in hands-only CPR, thanks to a partnership between District Wellness and the American Heart Association. Now, according to the American Heart Association, hands-only CPR calls for giving someone chest compressions until help arrives. There's no mouth-to-mouth breathing. Students enrolled in the school's Health Opportunities Through PE or HOPE classes receive the training. Teachers tell us the timing was perfect.
Number 1 day for choking is Thanksgiving. Number 1 day for heart attack is Christmas. So we wanted to teach CPR before the holidays, and having this hands-only being delivered to us right in time was just perfect timing.
Talk about a valuable lesson. Now we're on to our last story. Matt?
We're featuring the dual language program at San Jose Elementary School. And we're focusing on some super smart 4th and 5th graders who are well on their way to becoming bilingual. Each week, these students are being immersed in either Spanish or English. They'll spend 1 week learning all of their subjects in Spanish, and the following week, they'll learn those subjects in English. And what's even more amazing is that most of these students began the program as kindergartners.
Really very open to learning new languages. They're not inhibited.
I did have one child the other day who's like, I started writing in English and then I finished in Spanish without even realizing it. And I said, congratulations, you're bilingual.
San Jose Elementary is one of 3 Duval schools with this program, and the district is looking to expand next year. Great work. Before we head out, we want to remind you about a new episode of Real School that's just around the corner. Tune in Sunday, January 5th at 10 a.m. on WJCT for a great show.
And don't forget, you can always download any of our Real Talk podcasts for free. Our latest podcast features a roundtable discussion with Dr. Nikolai Vitti and 3 high school students. Well, that's it for this edition of Good News in Schools.
Thanks for watching. From all of us, happy holidays
and Happy New Year.